This is section 3, where we're going to look at finding the mean, which is the average, the median, the middle value, the mode, the most frequent value, the mid-range, where we take the max plus the min and divide by 2, and then actually look at comparing the mean. So listed to the right over here are the top 10 annual salaries in millions of dollars of TV personalities. Find the mean. To find the mean, all of these values and add them up first, and then divide by the number of values. So I get an average or a mean of about 20.35 million for the top 10 annual salary. Find the median. The easiest thing is in ascending order and look for the middle value. If there's not one exact middle value, then take these two and average them. Find the mean. So I add them up and then divide by 2 and get a median of 14.8. I want to find the mode, which is the value that occurs the most. I repeated values, so this data set actually has no mode. The mid-range, this is what's nice with it in order, is I take the max and add the min and then divide by 2 to get a mid-range of 23.35. Given that these are the top 10 salaries, do we know anything about the TV personalities in general? Well, because this is 10, then that's all that's telling us is what the top 10 give us, but it doesn't tell us overall about the salaries of TV personalities. Are such top 10 lists valuable for gaining insight into the lesson? Again, no, because this is just an extreme subset of the population, rather than what would be nice is to have just a random sample of all types of different salaries, not just the top 10. All right, this is where you've got to get where you learn to use your calculator. Otherwise, you're going to spend a lot of time just entering this data, and you're going to see later, what if this list, you actually needed to do some more things with it? Well, first thing you have to do is get this data in your calculator. Anytime you have a list of data, you'll always go through these steps. You'll see me mention this every time we have to put data in the calculator. You click Stat, and this is for a TI 83 or 84. Then up here, Edit, and edit, and then press Enter. Then you just start typing these in and press Enter after each one. Okay, so type 7.7, press Enter. 8.6, press Enter. And notice this L1 right here just means you're putting this in list 1. You have other lists here as well. Then press the Stat button again. Okay, so after you press Stat, you're going to menu over, so use the right arrow to go over to Calc, and then one variable Statistics, and press Enter. And what will happen is it will come up with this screen that says 1-variable stats, and you've got to tell it where your data is, which is in list 1. So how you do that is you press the second and then the 1 and then Enter, because you'll see right above your 1 shows an L1 there. So that's all you're doing, is you're trying to get that L1 so it knows where your data is located. After you do it, you get this readout, and as you can see right here, gives the actual mean, 20.35. You can arrow down, because there's more than just this one screen. If you arrow down, you'll be able to find the median, which is kind of nice. And you'll also notice the max and the min values are in here as well. So this gives a lot of information, and in fact there will be some more of this that we'll use later in this course. So this is very valuable to start using your calculator. It's good to do a couple of these by hand so you understand the formula and the technique, but then get where you start using your calculator more for speed, especially when taking tests.